Okay, let's take a look at the Haspot 2.0. And we're inside one of the bots that we've already set up. It's been going a little bit. As you see, there's a small amount of profit, 11 trades, dollar profit, and a pretty low trade amount, 0.1 BTC. This is just an example of what you could do. We've got as an indicator a so-called blind indicator that's just sending a signal. Never use that alone. Always use that in combination with an insurance. Right now we've got price as our insurance. So let's check out the insurances. We've got avoid walls, cancel order after X minutes, disable on losses. But what we want to look for in combination with the blind indicator is ones that are going to prevent overtrading and us getting destroyed by fees. So when you're scalping, that's pretty important. So overcome fee costs, that's going to get the fee costs directly from the API, and it's only going to buy or sell when the price is going to be over or under them. Price change, that's what I've got right now. Percentage change. And you could also add in sell at double fee costs, but you could also calculate that yourself with price change or percentage change. Anyway, what I've got here is price change, and I've got it really simple at $1. And we can go check it out. So here we go, $1, $1, both directions. So that is our scalp range. All right, let's go back and let's see what this thing has done. So we've got here TradeBot overview page. Just click that. It says it's going to take a little bit of memory. It might take a second to do, but that's cool. So just hit OK, be patient, and here we go. And let's check out, see this little bubble? These are the bubbles you get when the TradeBot does something, one of the TradeBots. And if you don't want these bubbles, you can deactivate them, by the way. Okay, so here we go, trade logbook. And here we go. So, this was a 0.01 scalper bot. Yeah, it's a small amount, but if you add them up, it can add up. And we can go through and see here the dates and the values which it bought or sold on the spot market. So we got sold at 229, bought at 227, sold 229, bought at 226, sold at 228, bought 215, sold 216, bought 215.98, sold 216.69, bought 212.23, sold 213.33. So you can see a consistent level of accuracy, and also you can also change the trade amount if you see that it's accurate, and here you can see the trade amount was then made higher. So that's one reason why you only see $1 as the profit, because most of the time it was at 0.1. But this is just an example of a scalper bot. So let's go back. Like I said, you could also, instead of using, actually let's deactivate this before we start fooling around with it too much. Good, so we deactivate it by just pressing the pause button. If we want to start it again, just hit the play button. Come over here to insurances. You could also do overcome fee costs, percentage, like 1% or 0.5%, or price. And other things you can do in order to, you would have less trades or more trades depending. So you might think that's not a lot of trades for the scalper, but as you saw, there were sometimes bigger than $1 gap between the price. Well, that's because I've got the blind indicator set up for 5 minutes as the update time. If you were to put it at 1 minute, it's going to try to see if a trade is possible every minute, but there might not be one. And if you had it for example, 5 minutes, what we have here, then it could happen as in the log, where it checks every 5 minutes, and it happens to be that there's actually more than $1 for the trade. Even so, it's just minimum $1. So you can test it out. You could also do, for scalping every hour doesn't make any sense, but you could try 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5, even 10, depending on what kind of swing, what kind of scalp you want to have. Okay, and I just wanted to show you a few simple variations of scalping with the Haspot 2.0. Thanks for watching.